Skinnymaine.
Already.
Yo, welcome to episode 4 of This Ain't Practice. I am Shad.
Chris J.
And we got our special guest,
Skinnymaine
Da Mane, returning again. He is a super producer, writer, artist, sports fanatic, and he is training me to do this job properly. So
before I leave.
Before you leave. So
we gotta get it right.
Yeah, we gotta get it right. So we running it back, man. We're running it back. What up? What up, Chris J? What's popping, man?
Man, everything's good, man. Everything's good. You know, got the people down here in Dallas. They're excited.
Yeah.
Win last night. Yeah. You see what's the banner going on behind you, Texas Rangers.
Yeah, man. Congrats.
I saw how they was acting in Texas Live, man. They was turning it up.
They turned up?
Yeah, they was turning it up. I saw the videos of it.
They should be, man. I'm glad.
First ever championship for Texas.
Yeah. Congratulations, Texas Rangers. It is your first. Wow.
First. Yeah.
Wow.
They showed them last night, man. Right after the game, they was lined up at Dick's and them sporting goods stores, man, like an hour deep trying to get the World Series merchandise. So
yeah, man, that's what's up.
No, man, it was a big win, man. They beat the Diamondbacks, I believe it was 5 games. Corey Seager was the MVP. 3 home runs in the World Series, man. 6 RBIs, 286 batting average, strong in the infield, no errors or anything, man. So he stepped up, and actually, I think this is his second time winning MVP. He won the MVP for the Dodgers back in 20. So he's got an MVP in the National League. He's got one in the American League. So that's impressive.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's again, congrats to the Rangers and to all the fans. And I was just telling Skinnymaine just last night, I was like, man, I wish I was more excited about this win.
Yeah.
I mean, we live here, right?
Right.
And I have no beef against Dallas sports. It's just not my first love. I'm a migrant. So but I'm always happy when the teams are successful, and especially when the we'll segue to this later, but when the Cowboys beat up on the Eagles. So
here we go.
So
here we go.
So yeah. But yeah. So hell of a series, man. I think the Twins, if they had played better ball, they could have been in the World Series, but whatever.
And so parade kicks off tomorrow, man, down in Arlington.
Are you going?
At noon. No, I'll be working. I won't be there.
Oh.
I will not be there. But
so why would they have it in the middle of the afternoon? Like, I don't understand that.
I think some of that's to avoid traffic. Versus doing it in the evening. Like when we were out in Vegas back in June, they had they won the Stanley Cup. So they had it on a Saturday in the afternoon. So I just think you try to avoid traffic. You know how this Dallas traffic is down here. This Texas traffic is no joke. So
yeah, very true.
And then it also gives people a reason to get out of work, get called in sick, and you know how that go.
Yep.
Facts. I don't know. Yeah. But wait, you're doing it. You said you got a half day, right?
Yeah, but it won't be to go to that.
We expect to see you there.
Yes. It's to go Braves over here. It's Atlanta Braves and come to baseball. So,
which I don't understand. I mean, you told me, why and all that good stuff before, but I still don't understand. But
right.
So, was you a Braves fan when the Twins played them in 91?
91, yeah, y'all cheated. Kent Herbeck picked up Ron Gant, lifted him off the bag.
Oh wow, we're still talking about that.
Facts.
We're still talking about. Wow.
They made a bobblehead with Kent Herbeck picking him up. No lie.
Who they made it bobblehead? Who's they?
It might have been the Twins. All I know.
They're like, yeah, we know we did that. Mess.
Yeah, they had signs that said, "How do you spell Fat Boy Herbeck?"
They
was clowning.
I do recall that play.
Hey, so I see we got some folks jumping in the chat, man.
Yeah. Oh snap! What we got? Oh snap! What up?
What's happening, everybody?
What's going on?
Right here. How about them Rangers? Indeed.
Yeah.
How about them Rangers? Indeed.
Fahim, appreciate you jumping on. Looks like we got Nakia Kino dropped in a couple. Now all of a sudden he's Go Rangers.
Wow. Wow.
We need to cut it out. Yeah.
Since when?
Yeah, right. He's a diehard Minnesota Twins fan. Now all of a sudden Go Rangers. So here we go.
Yeah, now you're trying to hype him up.
Right.
Matter of fact,
that's my question. So, I'm a religious visitor down here, but when Texas was playing Houston, who was like the Dallas fan base vote? Were they going for Houston? Were they going for Texas?
You talking baseball?
Yeah, I'm talking about baseball. As far as like with the Rangers win the World Series, or when they're playing in the championship series, who was they going for? Houston, Texas? I mean, I think people like outside of Houston, I should say.
Yeah,
I think it's
probably who you grew up rooting for. That's probably how it is.
Because we were even talking about this. Me and Shai was talking about this the other day, like with these, like the Clippers-Lakers game last night. Is like, how do you decide? Like with the Lakers home games, I know I'm going off the cuff here, but with the Lakers game, is like, yeah, they got the home court floor as like they're heavily cheering for the Lakers and really kind of like not cheering for the Clippers. But then Shai was saying, oh, they set it up for where the Clippers have their home games against the Lakers and they're the home team.
Yeah, to see the
but it's like, how can you really? It's same with the Giants and the Jets in the NFL when they play each other.
Yeah, well, and when the Clippers is playing the Lakers, they actually go up there and they cover those retired jerseys. So like Kobe and Magic. And
right.
Wow, they do all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, their jerseys is covered up top. So
that's
Clippers about to get their new arena next year, so they don't have to worry about that anymore.
Right.
So we got hold on. Yeah, we were talking about that the other night too. Listen, Rangers back to back.
I don't know about that, but we'll
difficult. See. We'll see. And then Keno said no one likes the Clippers. I mean, he's not wrong. I usually don't agree with Keno on anything, but
no lies being told there.
No lies being told. No. Oh man, what else we got? What else we got? Jay?
Well, man, let's jump into we can recap real quick the Eagles win over Washington. We talked about that last week on the show. We all agreed that was going to, division game. That was going to be a tough game. Yep. Eagles started out slow, like I figured they would. They were down 14-3.
Yeah.
And Hurts picked it up. Yeah. 320 yards passing, 4 touchdowns. They were real dominant in the second half. I know the Washington got a score late in the fourth quarter, I believe, but the Eagles had pulled away. But man, we've had a lot of turnovers this year. Hurts fumbled. They're doing that. They call that brotherly love. He fumbled at the 1 yard line, and then running back Kenny Gainwell, he fumbled at the 1 yard line. So there's 2 touchdowns. We should have been able to walk into the end zone. We made stuff a little bit more difficult on ourselves, but again, I knew it was going to be a tough game. But what did y'all watch it? What'd you think?
When we first saw the first half, it was 14-3. I'm like, oh man, we're all gonna be off on this score here.
I hated on it the whole time.
We was hating a little bit. Hey, but yeah, like you said, they turned it up in the second half and started exposing that Washington defense again, as other teams have, and as what the Eagles do. Brown going off again as usual.
Hey, he helped me out.
Man,
he helped me out my fantasy. So that was nice.
Hey, Brown, he's out there balling, man. He's looking like
he's balling for real, man. Yeah, yep.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that, Jay.
Yeah,
but he balling out the frame, and so Philly, they're the team in the NFC right now that's gonna be tough to contend with. So it's gonna be interesting to see how the Cowboys stack up to them. Yeah. So, but they turned it up in that second half. And like you said, Jig, is like they start off slow in all these games, talking about the Eagles.
Yep.
And then they find a way in the fourth quarter to turn it up.
Yeah, man.
Against their only loss of the season. They almost did against the Jets, but they just kind of
too late.
Had that one last turnover at the end.
That's exactly what happened.
Bonehead play.
Well, what it is too, man. If you keep starting off slow, you're gonna dig yourself in the hole. You ain't gonna be able to get out of it. So you got they're gonna have to clean that up. That and those turnovers, because all it takes, the postseason is it's a one and done. So
one and done. Yeah,
like that, and you're out of there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, what does I hate them, man? I think the Eagles are the team to beat.
I know that pains you to say that too.
It does. But
he's sweating about it.
Yeah,
like,
I'm sweating.
No,
He's
got a towel over there.
I had to turn the fan on, man. I was like, yo.
He sweat. Oh, Key sweat over there.
It's dark on my side for a minute there. Like, why is it getting dark over here?
So the fan remote, it controls the light remote too for some reason. You know how it is.
Yeah.
And so I turned it on and it goes off. Skinnymaine. He's like, what's happening? But anyways, I got a little hot in here. But yeah, those Eagles, man, they're the team to beat, man. They're the team to beat.
Man, they got some stuff to clean up. We got some stuff to clean up. You know, we got after Dallas, I think it's a bye week, and then it's a crazy stretch. It's like Kansas City, Buffalo, and then they got Dallas again, and then there's another tough team in there. So it's like four or five tough teams in a row. So
that's kind of like how the Vikings started off. It started off with the hard schedule at the beginning of the year, and then it kind of tapers off. But
thank goodness for that.
Well, speaking of the Vikings, they pulled a game out at Lambeau. I was the only one that picked Green Bay to win that game. So what did y'all think? What were your thoughts on the game?
We're like, oh man, Jig sure picked the wrong time to go against the Vikings.
I know, hating. We just called it hate. That's what we thought it was.
Yeah, we were saying, oh man, this dude hating for real.
But go ahead.
But I felt the Vikings did what they were supposed to do, what I knew they was gonna do. You know, other than the only thing I was worried about was them coming off that high off the San Fran game the game before. Right. But they did what they were supposed to do. And probably could have been, Kirk was on his stuff again, going for 300. But, of course, we know what happened after, during that time.
Yeah, and we'll get to that in a second for sure.
Yeah.
But they did what they were supposed to do.
Yeah. I mean, record aside, they're a good team. It started off rough, but they're a good team. Kirk's a great quarterback. It was when they were on that losing streak, I was mad as hell. Like trade him to Green Bay, not Green Bay. What's it? The Jets immediately. Get him out of here.
You'd have traded him to Apple Valley High School. It didn't matter. You just wanted
I want him out of there, man. Talk about a fair weather fan.
I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, they went in there to they went in, they took care of business, and it's. I don't know what's gonna happen now though, because they're on a run. They're on a roll, man. Yeah. And now it's
we're kind of in a crossroads of people say tank the season, but with the team that we got, they're not gonna do that. Justin Jefferson's playing for a contract. Hawkinson just got paid a ton of money. So it's like. Come on, we got
some new chats in there. What they in there saying?
Yeah. Your brother's called you a hater. I'm gonna go back to that. You can't even pick Green Bay to score a touchdown in any given game at this point.
Oh yeah, that's my boy Craig Smith. Yeah, he knows. He's from Wisconsin. He knows about them Packers.
Yeah, they're definitely on a rebuilding year. Yeah. So,
Kirk Cousins, the Achilles, right?
Yes, sir.
Man,
Achilles.
That's bad.
We knew it.
We knew when he did it.
We were saying it because we were saying the same thing. Man, that's the same thing that happened to Kobe, and he walked off the same way. His season's done. His season's done. As soon as we saw, I was like, oh.
Especially since it was kind of like it was a non-contact, but
the way he stepped down and and they tried to run, I'm like, that's what it is.
It was kind of game. So we kind of knew. And then you hit me. You said ACL, and I'm like.
Yeah,
I heard it was Achilles, and then it went back, and I mean, I don't know how. I would prefer the ACL. Achilles is hard to come back from.
Yeah,
and he's older too.
And he's older, 36.
It's not like he's 25. He's in his. I think he's in his 33 to 36 range.
He's like 30. Yeah, he'll be 36.
Yeah,
wow, see, that's tough.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So what did Keto say? He is not Kobe. No. Do
not mention Kirk Cousins and Kobe in the same breath at all.
Right.
Wow. Yeah. Definitely not. But the injury looked the same. So kind of like Rodgers too a little bit. So I was like, that's kind of how Rodgers went down as well.
He is not Rodgers either.
No,
he's not.
No, he's definitely not.
Right.
So, but Go ahead.
They went and got Joshua Dobbs, man, on Tuesday, the trade deadline. What are your thoughts on that?
I like it, but the whole talk that they were gonna get Winston first, that's what threw me off. But Dobbs, he's coming from a garbage, offensive line. And he still did what he did, 8 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. But, outside the numbers, I saw some, play that he was doing, throws down the field, running out of the pocket presence. I feel he'll bring that to the Vikings, which they need. And we have a better line than the Cardinals. So hopefully, they're still going to start Hall. I think they still should start Hall because it's like, why waste a draft pick and not play him? At least see what he can do, not just let these 4 or 5 plays against Green Bay decide that.
Right.
Yeah, Dobbs is, he's kind of a journeyman quarterback, but I think it's a good pickup. He brings the veteranship to the, the locker room and to the team if they have to throw him in there.
And they needed to add somebody. You're
they
down
did.
That's the most important position, arguably in sports.
Yeah,
football. So they needed to add somebody in there. And the Cardinals had actually just benched him because Kyler Murray is coming back. Off the injured list. He was on the PUP list. So Kyler Murray, I think he should be back next week if I remember correctly. And Dobbs wasn't. He started out hot with the Cardinals, and then kind of tailed towards the end. So
he did. Yep.
I think they got a rookie that's in there starting for them, but I don't know. So looking at their schedule coming up, they got Atlanta, then they go to or they're at home against the Saints. They go to Denver, and then they got the Bears on Monday night. That might be a raggedy game. I don't know about that.
I think they might change that. Like, do they?
They need to. I know
they
should.
Flex.
Yeah. I know
they should flex
they need
it.
to flex that game.
Right.
They I don't know who else is playing that week, but they should flex it.
And they got a bye week 13, and then they the Raiders, at the Bengals.
Yeah.
Detroit at home, Green Bay at home. Then they go to Detroit. So they, Detroit should win that division.
They should. Yeah.
So that's gonna be a tough. Even though the Vikings had some more challenging games in the first part of the season, they still got some difficult ones down the stretch too.
Yeah. That Bengals game I'm looking at now because now they're playing the ball that we expected them to play. So that game's gonna be tough. I even say the Bears game is going to be is for some reason the Vikings always play the Bears on prime time if they don't change it.
And they get
they always lose those prime time games to the Bears for some reason the last couple of times.
They do.
So
they do.
We'll see what happens.
Now, Keno thinks that Dobbs is going to be the starter. They'll be 8-8 this year. Yeah, probably.
Probably 9-8.
Not yet, because they added that one extra game.
They'll just miss the play. They'll either just make the playoffs or just miss the playoffs, and they'll still be in the middle of their draft.
Yeah. So my buddy just texted me. I don't know why he didn't just go ahead and put it in the comments. He said Jags are going to the Super Bowl. So
all because we gave up Israel Cleveland. Now they got they just bolstered their offensive lineup now because they got Cleveland. Which that was, I think, part of a weakness was that hole in their offensive line, but they improved their offensive line now. Super Bowl, I don't know.
I don't know about that, Mooney. I don't know. You know Josh.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, Mooney definitely said that.
Yeah, he said that, man. Put it in the comments. Don't just send it to me. Put it in the comments. I'm gonna read it anyway.
Yeah,
let everybody see what you said.
Mooney must be drinking this evening, so we go ahead and give him a pass on that.
He must be. I get it. It's Thirsty Thursday. It's Thursday night football. Whatever, man. Enjoy.
Hey, so let's go ahead and do prediction time. So we got the Vikings at Atlanta. What's your prediction for that game?
Go ahead, Skinny.
Man, I know Atlanta's having some quarterback issues too, so I think it's going to be a close game. I'm gonna say the Vikings are gonna win at 27-24.
Ooh,
I'm going there.
Okay,
I'm going there.
Gonna put points on the board.
Okay.
I've got Vikings. I know Atlanta's having issues as well, but the Vikings are having issues too. They're going to have trouble scoring the ball. Defense is going to do their thing. because it's defense. They finally found themselves. But I think the Vikings are gonna have trouble scoring the ball. It's gonna be 14-10 Atlanta.
Okay. So Atlanta's benching their quarterback, Raider, putting in Taylor Heineke, who was starting for he was starting for the Commanders last year. So actually, it's a little bit of an upgrade for them. And then with Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier, the two-headed monster in the backfield. I'm not hating. This ain't no hate, but they're down at home. I think some home cooking. I got Atlanta 21-17.
Okay. Gotcha. So we got Common Falcons by 3. And then we got Sis alive. Hey y'all, what up, sis?
Hey.
What it do? Y'all go ahead, make sure you put your predictions in there for us so we can read them off. All right. Go ahead, Jig. I think we
all right. So we got the prime time game of the weekend, man. The Dallas Cowboys traveling up to Philly, man, to the Lincoln Field, play the Eagles. So give me your thoughts. What's your prediction?
I think the Eagles will pull it off. I hate to say it. It tingles my teeth saying that. But
it's tough.
Yeah, I think it's. But I think it's gonna be a shootout. Is it gonna be a close game? I don't know. I'm gonna go Eagles 30, Cowboys 17.
Okay. Eagles 30, Cowboys 17. Okay.
I just have a feeling that Dak is gonna have one of them games again where he's gonna just fold. Yeah, he had a good game last week against the Rams.
Right.
The Cowboys as a whole, I think this is going to be the week like the 49ers. They're going to find a way to dang, this game ain't even close.
Yeah. I can see that. I hope that doesn't happen. I hope that doesn't happen because I'm all about them boys, baby.
Wow.
Woo! When did that happen?
Seriously. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should really be ashamed of yourself.
I'm about anybody playing the Eagles. That's all I'm saying. I got the Cowboys going ahead and run up the scoreboard. 35-24 Cowboys.
Oh,
let's
I like that.
Go.
Keep that energy. I like that.
Let's go. Look, hey, we got some fan. Oh, you got a shout out.
Oh, that's my niece. Hey, Samaya. Hey, Sweet Pea.
We got don't shoot out. That would be wearing his guaranteed not to score cologne. And we got 25-19 Eagles. Okay. I think Kilo G said Dallas wins by 3.
Okay.
He's a big Cowboy fan.
He's not hard, man. I've known him since 1988. He's been Cowboys through. They were sorry when I first met him, and he's been riding with him the whole time through the Super Bowls and all that. So he is as big of a Cowboy fan as anybody I know.
Always has been, man. I think I know since 99, 2000. So he never flipped.
Like young Kobe, is that young Kobe with the 24-10 Eagles?
24-10 Eagles. Wow.
Oh, I like it.
I don't like it, but I don't like it. What a kid, so I did enjoy the chat to hear this.
Yeah, man. I think I got the Eagles, man. I think 33-21. I think Dak's gonna throw do a Dak special.
Yeah, he's gonna serve up a couple.
Man. I think that crowd's gonna get to him. Now, I think Dallas will be able to move the ball. The Eagles' biggest weakness is the secondary. Mm-hmm. They got a safety. Bird they traded from the Titans. He played his first game last Sunday, so he's still kind of getting integrated to the defense. But secondary is a little sketchy. I see CeeDee Lamb eating.
CeeDee Lamb is the eating boy. Yeah. He got my fantasy team number 1.
Hey, he's on mine too. So low key, I need him to ball out and Dallas to lose.
Don't you hate when that happens?
Yeah. Absolutely. Because he'd be like, all right, man, you're doing too much now. I don't need you to score now. Just fall down at the 1 yard line.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. We don't need all that.
We're good. But now I think Dak is going to throw, a interception in the second half. It'll stall one of their drives, and then I think Philly will be able to capitalize on that and pull away.
Okay, all right. I hope that doesn't happen, but
I'm sure you don't.
Whatever makes you happy.
That's right. So, man, before we wrap up the football talk, we got a Thursday night game. I think it's the Titans. They're in the Steel City playing the Pittsburgh Steelers tonight.
Yeah, they are so mid-level teams, man. I know you're a big fan of the Titans, and I don't have any beef with the Titans. I want them to do well, but it's just like they're not up there. They're not top tier, man.
No, they're not.
Pittsburgh, they are playing better than they should be playing, I think. And so
but is Pickens out, or is
he said he was going to play?
Is he going to play tonight?
Oh, I didn't do the scout. I don't know. Is he?
He said he was going to play. But
well, if he's playing, I don't know. I got Pittsburgh 21-17.
I'm gonna go the other way. I'm gonna go Tennessee 21-17.
Okay, are you going with your heart or are you going with your head?
Going with my heart.
Okay. The chat is lit tonight, baby.
It is. That's what we need. That's what we need. Yeah. I got the Steelers. I think the game is in Pittsburgh, if I remember correctly.
It is. Yep.
I got the Steelers 24-14. I think the Titans are still they're going to run out that rookie quarterback, Will Levis. Now, he balled out last week. DeAndre Hopkins balled out. He had 3 touchdowns.
They got scouting report on them now, though.
Yeah, and Derrick Henry, they didn't trade him, so Derrick Henry's still there.
Yeah, which is good.
And I think he's going to break one tonight.
Okay.
I
hope he does.
Okay.
He might break one tonight.
He could.
Yeah.
I just think, man, being up there in Pittsburgh, and then you got that defense with the Watt, JJ Watt's brother, he's
that boy cold. That boy cold,
he's
man.
cold. What they saying coming to America? That boy good.
That boy good. Yeah. Pittsburgh defense is kind of doing their thing. So I see you, Keno. It looks like you broke out Pittsburgh as well, 21-17. So we got the same score. So it looks like everybody's kind of leaning toward Pittsburgh there, Skinnymaine.
Well, I guess low man out.
Low man out. You are going with your heart.
It is. I'm going with my heart.
Nothing wrong with that, bro. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that at all, man. So, let's go ahead and transition over to the NBA, man. So the big news since the last show was James Harden getting traded from Philadelphia to the Clippers.
Man, oh man!
What everybody out there? What's your thoughts? What do you guys? How you feel about it?
Okay, we were talking about that last night.
Okay,
and it's gonna work itself out. Like you and I, because we talked a couple nights ago. They're gonna get hurt anyway. So
talk about Kawhi Leonard and PJ,
Paul George.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, so I mean, what is Keto talking about? D. Howard? No, we're not talking about D. Howard.
No, he wasn't part of the trade. We're not talking about D. Howard.
He's not part of the trade. No. Kobe said they're still going to be trash.
Because when it comes down to it, it's Westbrook's going to need the ball. James going to want to have the ball. It's going to be, it's probably going to be a conflict of who gets the ball more, and I don't know. It could play itself out to where it works, but like Shad said, is like eventually they're not going to play all four of those guys aren't going to get to play at the same time.
Right.
No more than 50 games. I just can't see it.
I don't see it.
We can't see it.
Around. And nobody cares about the Clippers, but hey, it is interesting.
And hey, we talked. Remember the quote I sent you from Harden earlier today? What did he say? Yeah. I am not a system player. I am the system.
I am a system. Yeah. So how's it gonna fit? And I like the last comment that came up. The team is gonna have to sacrifice to make it work. I'll throw it up there again. They are. Yeah. Somebody's gonna have to take a back seat. And I don't know if they've had those conversations about that. If the Clippers are gonna win, it's now. But I don't think they're gonna be able to put it together in time to make that happen. They're gonna have to, because they didn't go through summer camp together.
Yeah,
It's just I don't think it's gonna gel. I just don't think so. Okay, Keenan, we get it. He's a cake. Okay, I don't know which one you're talking about, Harden or Howard, but maybe both. But but I mean, those guys they all command the ball. They all need the ball in their hands, and I just don't think there's enough to go around. Now, do you think they can all play at the same? Can they start together? And if they did, who would be pointing? Who would be shooting?
I think they'd have Russell Westbrook running the point and move James over to the shooting guards. What I think they would do. So I think you're talking about what Russell, James, Kawhi, PG, and then the center. What Zubac? He's cold. Zubac is nice.
Zubac is nice. Yeah. Zubac is nice. Sorry, I had to laugh at Keto. Zubac is really nice.
They got some good players. They didn't have to trade Norman Powell. They didn't have to trade Terrence Mann in that trade. They didn't have to send them, because if you look what they sent back to the Sixers, on that end of the trade, it's kind of washed up. Batum, one of the Morris brothers. You know what I mean? It was guys that was washed up. I know they got draft picks, but that doesn't have anything to do with this year.
Right.
So as far as the Clippers, they didn't really dismantle their team. It's not like they took a big hit.
Not at all. Yeah, they pretty much have their nucleus.
Yeah.
Bench.
Now, the $1 million question is, we're talking about this, the early part of November. What's it going to look like in April? Is Kawhi, is he going to be healthy?
Right.
Is PG going to be healthy?
Because they're usually not.
And that's what we were just saying last night.
Other. Right. One or the other.
Because you remember last year when they were playing the Suns, he was the best player on the floor for like the first couple of games in the playoffs. He was killing, and then his knee went out.
Yep.
I know. Come on, man. and then Westbrook stepped up.
Yeah, he did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he stepped up. So he wasn't the Westbrook or Westbrick, as my wife likes to call him, of the Lakers. So
So he's to be like, is he messing up again? Oh, yep, there he goes. He shot the ball.
Yeah. We're watching it last night laughing.
Yeah. remember the time Shell, remember when Sis said he needs to go work at one of his dealerships.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So for those who don't know, he owns a lot of dealerships.
Yeah.
I'm sure Keto knows because he lives out in Cali.
Right.
But yeah. Shell said he needs to stop playing basketball and go work at one of his dealerships. We fell out. He was so bad that even she doesn't watch sports, but even she knew. Even she knew.
Well, you remember that one time, man, he shot the jump shot and the announcer's like, oh my God, it hit like off the top of the backboard and ricocheted like past half court on the other end. I'm like, you can't even do that on purpose if you tried. Like,
no, I can't even do that. I suck at basketball.
I've seen it.
Yeah, he's seen it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I hope it works, but it's just like, what are they doing all this for? Who are they trying to beat in the Western Conference? Like, are they trying to? Are they making super teams again to beat LeBron? I mean, what's happening?
I was just gonna say, you said that last night.
At 38 years old, do they still need to do that?
I don't think they're worried about the Lakers like that, man. Because we can transition to that. We saw the game last night. Now, they came back because they were down 15 to 20 points. The Lakers were to the Clippers, and then it's like, man, they ran out of gas. And man, LeBron is still LeBron, man. He does it in stretches. He's not like LeBron of 5 years ago. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, right.
You saw what he did last night. The crazy part is that's what AD should be doing. He should be doing what, that output that LeBron's giving. And LeBron playing 40 minutes last night, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a lot, man. He can't continue to do that and then be ready for the playoffs. He'll be wore out.
He played. I think he played 45 minutes to be exact,
with overtime.
Right? With
over
overtime.
40 minutes. See.
Yeah. So exactly, he cannot continue to do that and be ready for. Right now, he's good. He's had all off season. He worked on his body. He's good. Yeah. But man, that's a lot of wear and tear. For what 81 games,
82 games,
82 games.
Yeah.
See, I'm terrible at this job. Kobe said AD is soft. Yeah.
No lies. He's telling the truth.
Yeah. AD's hanging out with the. Come on, stop.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna read that.
Yeah.
It's street clothes. Those are fat.
Yes. Yep. Street clothes.
Street clothes. Yeah, we call him Mr. Glass too.
We talked about it last week, man. It's like sometimes you forget he's on the court. It's just he's not even there.
No, he's not. He played pretty well the past couple of games. Leading up to this game, he kind of showed what he can do. Last night, kind of disappeared a little bit. Like I said, like LeBron had to come alive to do all that.
Yeah, like I think he scored what 27 points, but it was like a quiet.
It was a quiet 27 points. Yeah, he wasn't really dominating the game.
That's the thing with him too, man. Like get on the backboard, get some rebounds, block some shots, like do some of that stuff. You don't necessarily got to get 25 and 30, but if you controlling the paint on the defensive end, you letting them young guys, Reeves and Russell and some of those cats get out there, layups and get out in transition, you can impact the game that way.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, your presence is felt, and the kid is clouding.
Yeah, that's what he does.
All right, man. We got to get everybody we got to get you guys on this show because this dude.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get him on. So, hey, did y'all see that score in that the Celtics and Pacers game last night?
Man,
155 points.
Crazy.
How do you do that? That's
what
like,
happened.
That's like NBA Live back. That's how.
Yeah. All your players were created with 99 stats.
Yes, I used to whoop up on Keno like that on NBA Live, dropping 155 points on it.
You too?
Yes,
too? Me too. Hey, look, we used to murk him so bad he won't even play us anymore. All facts.
Yeah.
And the big homie.
Hey, that reminds me of that time you beat Shell on 2K and then posted the score on Facebook.
Why I gotta break up old stuff?
I know, right?
Hey, and then I put dominated her.
Right.
Yeah.
She's like, what the hell?
I'll be playing this shit.
Dominated. Oh God.
Man, did you see your boys struggling, man? Milwaukee Bucks, they went up to Toronto, man, and got they got whooped. And when I first saw the score, because I was watching the Wolves game, I saw the score. I'm like, man, maybe Dame ain't playing or Giannis ain't playing. I flipped, and I'm like,
they're in the lineup.
Yeah,
he was petty for that mess. You right. But no, I was like, man, maybe one of those cats ain't playing because how are you getting whooped like that? Because Toronto was they're supposed to be like that borderline play-in type of team. And Milwaukee's supposed to be going for a championship. So I'm like, you get murked like this, like that ain't good.
Guess that makes the Timberwolves loss not look that bad then.
Oh, man. With the Raptors beat them.
Game of the year.
But can we talk about last night?
Well, before we talk about last night, let's talk about Monday, man. They down in Atlanta in the A, up 20 points.
We don't need to talk about that.
Yeah, I got amnesia about that. What the heck happened?
That was Monday.
That's old news, huh?
That's old news. You are bringing up old stuff like that.
Man, why are you bringing up old stuff?
Yeah, like that stuff I did to Shell. Don't worry about that. That was years ago. No, we do need to talk about that because what the heck is that? It's just way too inconsistent.
Inconsistent. I mean,
they always fall apart in the third quarter.
They do,
and they still have that third quarter Achilles about them.
I totally agree. Yep.
And it's like the team they're playing against, they make those halftime adjustments, and the Timberwolves don't account for that.
No.
San Antonio is beating Phoenix right now,
and they beat them. They beat them 2 nights ago.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Wait,
no, they're playing them again.
They're playing them again already?
Yeah,
another back-to-back? Wow.
The way these schedules are right now, so they can play more games. They're trying to stop these guys from having to sit out and use the excuse of, we're traveling and this and that. So they're doing like home and homes, basically. Like you'll play on Tuesday, in Phoenix, and then on Thursday you'll be in San Antonio or vice versa. So
Okay. I like that. I remember I told you what my dad suggested years ago, that they do it kind of like how they do baseball, where you play a series, basically.
Yeah.
Because that's how the playoffs are done anyway. They're done in series. So why not play series?
He's right. He's right.
Yeah, absolutely.
You see, like Kyrie Irving, he done missed like I think 3-4 games this year. It's like the season's only like a week old. Like how
5-6 games in, or 4 games in.
And then somebody mentioned in the comments, I'm sorry, I can't remember who said it, but that Zion Williamson is resting today already. Like,
he's got a rest game?
Yeah, he's got a rest game. Like, how old is he? Like 21, 22?
Yeah. How about Jimmy Butler, 6 games in a row that he hasn't played against the Timberwolves?
See?
Yeah, like we're part of the game. Like he rested game 2.
Yeah, second game of the year.
Yeah.
And Zion, he rested all last season. He should have all his rest out.
Wow. He's been resting the past 2 seasons.
He has been. He has been.
That brother ain't doing nothing, man. Hey, by the way, guys, we appreciate all the comments and all that. We might not read all of them like out loud, but I'm putting them up on here, and so everybody else can read them. We really appreciate it. So keep throwing them in there.
Please.
Yeah,
man. So the world champion Nuggets, man, they came to the Target Center last night, and I had a feeling that the Wolves are going to play them tough because I remember the Nuggets saying the Wolves, out of all the teams they played in the playoffs last year, it was the Wolves that played them the toughest.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Started out 9-0, and I'm like, man, okay,
there we go.
And they split the season series last year 2-2.
Oh, that's what it was.
They split last year 2-2, and then in the playoffs they even said throughout their playoff run the Timberwolves were their toughest challenge.
Jig hating again. Not Jig, but Keno. Keno hating again. Shout out to Mark Stay Petty. Oh my god. What if they Bet Shaq and Charles regret? Yeah.
Oh yeah. He said look like we had a baby. He did. Barkley did say that.
Yeah. That's facts.
He did say that.
Talking about Zion Williams.
Oh yeah.
He said, Shaq, look like me and you had a baby.
Oh my god. Yeah. That baby don't play though.
Right. Yeah, for real. Nah, man, but the Wolves look good. Now the question is, can they take that and go to the next game? You know, and
on the road.
Who they play next? Who they got next? You know,
I can find that out real quick.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have any faith in them right now. Honestly, I just need Cat he needs to do better. But I don't think he's going to be here too much longer. So there's that as well.
I don't think he will either.
Yeah, but I mean, that was an impressive win, and I hate Joker, not because of who he is or anything like that. I just hate the way he plays. He's just so unathletic, but he makes the game look easy. Like the stuff that he was doing last night, he was making Cat look like a chump. He
just school. And you know what's crazy is Cat's like more athletic than he is. You know what I mean?
More.
And it's just like, man, his mind game, man, is so much more advanced than Cat is. He takes it apart.
I don't know.
So the Wolves got the Jazz on. They got the Jazz, the Celtics, and the Pelicans all 3 games.
Oh, what?
Yeah, at the Target Center, man.
Oh my God. Okay, but it's at home, bro. It's at home though, right?
It's at home. Then check it out. Then they go down. They come down here. They play Wembyana, and then they got Golden State back to back in Golden State.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And then they go play Phoenix. So yeah, we might be talking about some L's coming up.
A lot of them.
Golden State's like, keep them on ice here. We're gonna play them again the next night, beat them again.
Oh my God, man. Yo, Keno, you just stopped. Zion been putting work in. What do you say? Zion been putting work in off the court. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We hate Cat too, low key. We hate Cat. Like we only because he's so soft. We want to see him like just ball, man. Ball till you fall. He's just not doing it. Like I said,
I was watching a podcast with Jeff Teague. You know, Jeff Teague got his own.
That's dope.
It's funny, man. It's real funny. But he was talking about he's with the Timberwolves. He was like, Jimmy Butler first got to the team, and he pulled Jeff Teague aside. He was like, Cat is our best player. You know, Wiggins is our most athletic player. You know, we're gonna let them do their thing, and then we'll kind of follow their lead. We'll kind of fill in. He said after about 3 games, he was like, "Man, forget this. Like, no, I'm taking over."
Yeah.
He's like, they were not trying to hoop.
He just knew. He was just like, they weren't built how he thought. You know, like everybody knows how skilled Cat is, but like whatever that is inside, he just doesn't have it. Jimmy Butler has that. So he was like, "No, we ain't rolling like that." That's not gonna happen.
He said, "F all that. It's my team now."
My team now.
I love it, man. What we got here? Cat talks too much. Yeah, he do. Cat talks.
Yeah, he does.
About nothing. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he talks about stuff. You know, like in the offseason, he was talking about he's going to be the best, the greatest or he is the greatest shooting big man of all time. Like, and who cares if you ain't winning games in advance?
Right.
Else, nobody cares you can shoot 3-pointers.
Yeah, and what about that message said a couple of years ago when they played Memphis? We in Minnesota now. Nobody cares
at all.
At all. And Memphis showed them.
Yep. And then Embiid's dominating you too.
Yeah.
Big man Embiid in Philly. It's like, dude, you let him punk you too. So
he did.
Come on, I don't want to hear it.
He like body slammed him or hit him with the suplex or whatever that was. Yeah.
right. Like, come on, man. You light skinned, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that to us.
Man, those light skinned dudes.
Yeah,
man.
hold us down, bro.
No, man. He said light skinned brothers ain't in style no more.
No, they ain't. We haven't been for a long time. They called us soft brothers. Yeah. Man. Yeah, you got to do it for the culture, man. Come on.
Yeah, for real.
Man. All right. What? Okay. I know you said you want to talk a little bit about that Sixers trade.
Yeah, I mean, just on the Sixers side of it, they got a lot of draft picks, or they got a couple draft picks that are down the line. I think it's an unprotected. How they basically did it is they got draft picks later down the line for when Paul George is gone and when Kawhi is gone. They think the Clippers are going to be sorry. So then the draft pick should be much better. Like they didn't get one this year, because they know they're going to be good. That pick will be at the end of the first round. They put them out further, but what they're going to try to do is package those picks and they want to get another guard to put with Maxey, because you got Maxey's been balling. He won player of the week.
He's been hooping. Yeah.
The first week of the season, he won player of the week. So you got Embiid there, and then Tobias Harris. He's kind of up and down, man.
Yeah.
He should be better than what he is, but
yeah. So I think they're going to try to take all those assets that they have and try and get another perimeter player, because man, if they're sorry, whatever, you watch. Joel Embiid's going to ask to bounce. He's going to trade me. Watch.
Yep.
I mean, how old is Embiid now?
Man,
I don't even know. Is he 30 yet?
He should be. He's not. He's approaching. He's in his latter 20s. If he's not,
and he had to work like a dog to get that MVP last year.
Yeah,
like we talked about that. I think the last show, and or maybe the show before that. And he did. He put in work, and he did up with it. And he just keeps falling short. Of even making it to the finals.
Yeah.
Can't even get in there.
He'll be 30 in March. So and he done had some injuries. You know how the body isn't made to be doing all that running and jumping at his height and all that stuff.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. So much for the process.
Yeah,
so much for the process.
That was a broken process.
Yeah, it is, man. Where do you think that he could flourish? Like, say you to trade him now. Of course, that's not going to happen, but hypothetically, what do you think?
They say the Knicks is lining up.
Okay.
They got a bunch of draft picks. They got Julius Randle. They got RJ Barrett. They'd have to trade one of those two just because Embiid makes so much money.
Whoa.
They were talking about that with Cat.
Whoa, Cole. So you got Embiid being soft?
We're going to get back to that, but what? Embiid is soft too?
Wow.
I didn't. Okay. Okay. Kobe said that. Young Kobe. Wow. I don't know about that. Trading for AD.
No. They're not trading. The Sixers are not trading Embiid for Anthony Davis. That's going backwards.
For Mr. Glass. Okay, Skinny, let's get back. I'm sorry, Kobe threw me off with that. So let's get back to you said they were saying the same thing.
There's rumor splatter about Cat being traded to the Knicks for Julius Randle and all that stuff. And
I remember that.
So there was that talk too.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And that was the thing too with Edwards being the main in Minnesota is like Julius Randle. He need the ball too.
Yeah, he do.
It'd be kind of a decent trade, to get something out for Cat, but Julius Randle, I think he's up there in years too. So, I mean,
yeah.
I don't know how that trade would work for the Timberwolves. So,
I mean,
but that was talk that they're talking about Cat going to New York possibly.
I mean, Julius Randle would have to fall in line. Right, because it's now as Edwards' team.
Yeah,
but I think if he could do that, they could work together. Because I think he has more heart than Cat. Kobe's hilarious. How you MVP and get out the second round, please? Okay. The kid said all big men are soft.
Today's big man.
No, stop it. No, I know what he's talking about. Y'all know what he's talking about. He's trying to be. It's a double entendre is what he's saying right now. Okay. He's been talking about it all this whole show.
I follow it.
Yep. You're not going. You're not going. No. Keno, no.
Yeah.
We're not gonna follow you down that road.
Nope.
Jeez, man. But
hey, Kobe's got a valid point though, because Embiid does not in the playoffs, man. Embiid doesn't show up like he should, man. He's some of those games he's disappearing in the fourth quarter. You know, he's 5 for 17.
Yep.
True, but who's his running mate?
Well, I mean, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
You know, now I think Maxey is getting better, you know, but he wasn't ready to take that role last year.
Okay, I'm with that. Do you think he might be ready this year?
I think you're going to see him take a step forward. That's why they didn't see. They could have gotten Dame Lillard if they included Maxey in the trade. They didn't want to trade Maxey, and I get it. You know, because Dame's like 33, 34 years old. Dame's on the back half of his prime. I mean, he's still cold, but you know,
cold.
Yeah, he's cold.
Yeah, he's peak powers. Yeah, he's
peak
powers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm with you. If you're looking at the longevity of the team and all that good stuff, yeah. And like he's gonna start to be injury prone and things like that. Like it's just a matter of time. So, you know, there's no Dave Robinson or the big Aristotle. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Embiid cried for that MVP.
He did, because Joker should have got it again.
Yeah.
Joker should have got it again. I agree there. I've never been a big fan of Embiid. His game is boring to me, but I don't. But he's still athletic. It's not like how the Joker is. I'm just like, oh, come on. Yeah. You shouldn't be able to do that. Like sometimes I feel like that the league told all the guys, like, hey, let him just do stuff. Okay,
he's got that fundamental style like Tim Duncan did. You know, like how we used to. Oh man, Tim Duncan, how is he? You know, playing with Garnett, but
right, barely
jumping, but he has like a patented style that he's used to that no one has figured out yet.
And he was,
no one could stop Tim Duncan's. Yeah, Tim Duncan's bank shot was unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
And Jokic, you know, he has crazy old hooks from behind his head. Is like, and he'd be making them. Shot up here, and no one can stop it.
Nobody can stop it. And he's going to play forever because he's not doing anything.
He's not dunking all from the. No, yeah, he's gonna be in there for a minute. Yeah,
yep. And then when he leave there, man, he'll be at the YMCA at 70 doing the same thing.
Yep. I mean, because he's gonna be able to be in the league till he's 70 the way he plays.
Yeah.
Like
it's like he's not even trying almost. No. It's like it's just, you know, like you play rec ball, like you said.
Play rec ball. We watched him last night. He backed Cat down, got it down the paint, and just
shot the ball. And ball didn't touch the rim.
Didn't touch the rim. And I blew up mad. I was like, I hate him.
You ever see, and when he shoots that 3-point shot, it's like the ugliest looking shot, and it's nothing but net. It's nothing but the net. It's crazy.
It's crazy. And he barely shoots them.
Right.
He barely shoots, but when he puts it up, you're like, with the ugliness, all of it, you're like, oh shit, you're scared. You know what I'm saying?
Scored a touchdown already.
Okay, so Pittsburgh already scored. Pittsburgh's okay. Pittsburgh put 6 on the board already.
That's looking sketchy for them Titans.
Yes, it is. Yes, indeed.
Let's see what they do with the ball when they get it.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Jig, what else you got, man? What you got on the itinerary? Man, so by the way, Jig does all the notes. All the itinerary, all the stuff, man, and I just want to say, I appreciate it, brother.
No problem, man.
I know that takes a lot of work, man. It takes time out your day and all that stuff. So, man, I appreciate it.
Nah, it's teamwork, man. You know we're doing this together, man. So,
yes, sir.
Man, just real quick, before we wrap it up, I just want to get y'all thoughts on the Victor Wembanyama. What have you seen any of them? Any games? Any highlights? Like, what do you think of them this far? We're about a week into the season.
All right, I have admittedly not seen a whole lot. Been traveling, and so I haven't really had a chance to like sit down and get into it.
Right.
But just some of the highlights and things that I've seen thus far. brother's putting in work. Now he struggled a little bit in the beginning of that Phoenix game, and then he kind of turned it on.
Oh, he's D'ing up KD.
Yeah, KD. Yeah. And I thought that was an impressive performance because, again, of who he had to stick. You know what I'm saying? We had to guard, and the team that he was playing a really good team. And he kind of turned it on in the second half, kind of slowed the game down and things like that. I think once he's able to slow the game down,
right,
and just not be nervous and just go with the flow of it, that he's gonna be, and he stays healthy, he's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
What you think, Skinnymaine?
I think the same thing, and like I was saying last week, I was like, if he put on a little more weight, where he could put more focus on the post, he's gonna be a problem. But he could do it from all. From what I can see, he could shoot from outside. He could D up. He's got that long wingspan, so he's gonna be a problem on D naturally anyway. But I would love to see him put some more weight on so he could dominate that post. Kind of like, not saying Yao Ming used to dominate, but Yao Ming, you remember, he was a big man and he always played the post. I would love to see Wambi play more post up game. He would be a problem.
Yeah, at least to show that he can do it. And we got a lot of people in the comments, and they're agreeing with you as well. I think he can stay healthy, get in the gym and all that good stuff, and put the weight on. He's playing with grown men and all that stuff. So he's got to get bigger. I don't know how you lift with a body like that, but he's hooping.
What's so funny is the Joker. He went against him, and he said the other day, he needs to get fatter.
Yeah.
He said he's uniquely skilled. He said he needs to get fatter.
Yeah. He's a kid, like Kito just said. He's only 19. So
that's exactly right. Can you imagine him in 4 years or at the age of 25? Because with his body type, even putting on 15 pounds would be massive for him.
That'd be huge for him, man. And you know how it is. Like when you're young, when you're 19. You don't have your man weight yet. That's your kid weight. Your teenager weight.
Your metabolism's high.
All that. Yeah. Right. You kept it for a long time. You still got my son. By the time I was 25, that's when I started getting the man weight. Man, it got ugly. So it's time to gain. Yeah. I'm with that. Like Kobe said, Giannis did. He can do it.
Yeah, Kobe's right. That's a good example. You're right, Cole. That's right.
Yeah. People forget about that. People forget about Giannis was not this Greek god that he is now. You know what I mean? Like he really had to work for that. And he put the weight, and he put his time in the gym.
Even LeBron James, you saw his high school body.
Yeah.
Versus when he first came in the league the first year, and then he put on that muscle weight. Like his is it third year?
Yeah, third year when you really start to see it.
Yep.
I mean, he did come into the league as a grown ass man.
He did.
No, man. He looked like somebody's uncle when he came in the league.
He already had the hairline receded.
Yeah.
But I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
He looked nowhere near like what he looked like in the third season, and so on and so forth. So
you remember how skinny Kevin Garnett was when he
first
got the Wolves? Man, he was paper. Man,
he was,
yeah. Still is.
Yeah. But
I mean, I know, when the Wolves had the throwback jerseys and all that, and he was like a long tarantula. And that boy, he could jump out the gym too.
Say a long tarantula?
Yeah, he was long. He was the original tarantula.
He's the original tarantula.
Man,
that's funny. Yeah. Kobe agrees. Bron was different. Still is. Bron still is different.
He's still different. That's a different. I don't think we'll ever. I know we got to wrap it up, but I don't think we'll ever see anything like LeBron James again. That's just dude's just different, man.
Yeah. Like he's still balling. With Keno just said, he's still getting it.
Yeah.
So that's
that's why he's the second greatest player of all time.
Where's my boo button? Where's my LeBron James is the GOAT. Okay. Look,
stop it.
It's not. Look, it's not. I don't know why we even talk. What are we talking about? It's not even a conversation.
I agree. It's Michael Jeffrey Jordan. We can end it with that.
He did great things. He was the GOAT. He was. Kobe was good too.
Facts.
LeBron James is the GOAT.
No.
So, yeah. And even Keno agrees. So
no, Keno does not. Keno does not agree with that.
Keno agree. Like somebody agrees with you. Somebody agrees with you, I guess.
Yes, thank you.
Boo.
He knows. Thank you.
Man. Y'all playing, man. Y'all playing. Hey, look,
MJ, you see what Keno said? MJ.
Mm-hmm. Keno don't know, man. Keno didn't watch basketball back then.
Wow.
All right, man. Wait, hold on. Wait, we still got people going. Kobe is also better. Man, get out of here, bro.
Oh, so you got Kobe better than LeBron. Okay.
LeBron definitely has an argument. Yeah, he definitely has an argument.
I agree. He has an argument. I agree with the argument. I agree with that part. Now, the argument falls short, but I agree with the argument.
No.
I agree with the argument.
I think Skinny said you said MJ too, didn't you?
Yeah, MJ. Yep.
You know, it's like that time you made an argument when you tried to say a Lil Romeo was the next Tupac. You had an argument, but
okay, that's not even an argument. No, nobody ever said that. What going to say by the time Bron is done? Yeah, he will have untouchable numbers.
Facts.
Agreed.
He will.
Agreed. He's different. Everyone's trying to follow MJ. MJ.
Thank you. She's spitting facts. You didn't get some sports knowledge from Marissa. She's spitting facts over there.
And Jordan won more championships in less seasons.
Oh, did you call Marissa? But yeah, he did.
I did not. MJ all day.
What? Y'all tripping? What is that? I have to go, guys. Great job. Oh, thanks, Keto. We appreciate it, man. Thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe.
Appreciate you.
Share. Please stay black and strong. You know it, man. That's the only way we know how to live.
Oh, here we go. Jordan had a way better team.
Way better.
Stop it. Man, this dude went and joined D Wade and Chris Bosh. Come on, man. Cut it out.
We had to go learn how to win championships.
Come on, man. Jordan had to take his lumps.
Have you ever heard Jordan say that?
Right.
Yeah. Well, Jordan had coaches.
Not early on, he didn't. He didn't have coaches until he got Phil.
I know. And when he got Phil, what happened?
They added players, but Phil wasn't a household name then. Phil wasn't even a head. He was assistant coach.
It doesn't matter.
They fired Doug Collins. Appreciate it, Keno. Man, we appreciate everybody that jumped in the chat, man, giving us this support. We greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you. Jordan led his team. Thank you.
I didn't see nobody say that.
Oh, really? Oh, you skipped her. That's why.
None of them are Billy. You got it. Yo, what up? Hey, who's man? What up? I don't know who that is, but thank you for joining. The topic of today is who's the GOAT? Nah, we didn't even have to happen. It just happened. They played in Chicago when they saw. Yeah, he did, but then he got a coach and they won. He got a real. Give me a coach that LeBron had that helped him win the championship. Don't worry, I'll wait.
Eric Spoelstra.
No.
Come on, man. No. And then he got that bootleg championship in the bubble. That was some mess, man.
Ooh. It's still a championship.
Come on, man.
It's still a ship. A ship is a ship. I don't care how you got it. You got it.
Hey, so then Milli Vanilli's got platinum records, right?
Don't matter how they got it.
Don't matter how they got it. They got it. Girl, you know it's true.
Blame it on the ring.
Blame it on the ring. I'm sorry, man. It's not that kind of show.
It ain't.
It's not that kind of show. But that was well placed. Man. All right, man.
All right.
Hey, we're gonna get out of here, man. Let y'all get to do what y'all doing. Let you enjoy the game. Chris, I appreciate you putting all this together, man. Thank you so much.
Skinnymaine, man. We gotta get you back on sometime, brother.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah, we appreciate you being here, man, and joining the show in the studio.
Live and in effect. Yeah.
In the building. So
man, so next time you come down, man, I'm gonna have to pull up. We'll have to do all three in the studio, man. Do it like
for sure. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Do it in 3D.
Hey man, we might be we might be in Dallas this weekend, so I'll let you know, man.
Do that.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, fellas. Now, hey, we appreciate everybody that joined the chat.
Yep. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. And when this show ends, it kind of ends abruptly. There's no outro. There's no intro. We're working on that. Logo's coming soon. Is that right, Jake? Logo's coming soon.
It's coming.
Before we go, just a couple shout outs. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow for the Sheldon Shy Show. Skinnymaine will be back in the building again for that. And then make sure, and I'll have some other links in there as well for some other shows and all that good stuff. So again, thank you for joining the This Ain't Practice podcast, episode 4. I am Shad,
Chris J,
and Skinnymaine Da Mane.
and we out this piece. Y'all be good.
All right.
Have a good evening.
Peace.
Peace.